Hey guys, welcome to CryptoTown Day 1. Today we're going to talk about create, connect, and converge. And what does that mean and why is it so important? I'm going to make this very quick because this is very important. I attended a transition meeting in the city of Barrie today, one of their monthly meetings, and we talked about a lot of things, some issues, some problems, what's going on with the general movement, the kind of permaculture movement. And what we found and discussed was that there is a sort of disconnect between different groups. They may not be talking to one another. They can't be found online. Nobody seems to know what's going on. So this is one reason why the CryptoTown project is extremely important because what I envision doing is connecting everything. All these groups need to be connected. Everybody needs to know what's going on. We need to be all on the same page. What that means is convergence. So if somebody has a great idea over here, that great idea should be over here as well, to put it simply. They've found that they're not seeing a lot of new faces. They've been putting on some very successful like EcoFest and stuff like this going on locally, but they're not seeing a lot of new faces, and it's I suspect this is happening in a lot of places where the interest is kind of dying down, and the reason for that, there may be multiple reasons. I think people are really probably stressed out, really busy with their job. They're isolated. They're getting their news from broadcast media, which is opposed to interactively talking and interacting with the community and the internet at large. Um, I think there's also a factor of cognitive dissonance because a lot of people know things are not right. Something doesn't feel right, and they've heard about climate change and all this kind of stuff, and they think, yeah, probably we are changing the climate with what we're doing. It's pretty much a given, but the question is how much. Um, but this mind trick called cognitive dissonance allows people to kind of hear a fact, get shocked for a moment, and then kind of go back into sleep mode. So I just want to quickly put this: how is the CryptoTown project going to help out with this? Um, the major concept coming out of this is the CryptoTown memeplex. And if you know what a meme is, it's basically a factor of culture. As genetics express life, memetics or memes express culture. So they're fads, trends, whatever. Um, there's there's a core set of ideas which all of these groups, all of the permaculture movement, um, local abundance, sustainability, climate change, all these activists and groups, they should really all be playing off the same page because at the end of the day, they all have the same goals and the same underlying problems to their, which they're trying to address on their own. They need to be connected. So how do we do this? One example is like climate change itself. That's kind of a meme. You could say that people are getting behind. It's an idea. It has its whole set of its own implications. How to address that, how to fight it, or approach the problem or talk about it. All the different ideas about climate change could be called the climate change memeplex. That's simply a bunch of supporting ideas, which I don't think they should be all that different from one group to another. So this is something that we can develop together. This is why I also launched openmemetics.org. The site isn't up yet, but I should say I registered the domain and started a subreddit, Open Memetics, which has a very small amount of content. But the idea of this is that memetics themselves should be something that we all work together to collaborate on, so that we actually we are overall in control of our own culture. In fact, in control of our own subconscious. That's what we're talking about here. Mimetics isn't about active behavior. It's really more of a passive thing. Seen in advertisement, corporations, government, they've got this stuff down pat. But we overall do not, and I think that we should. So another kind of meme is the whole student debt issue, education itself. Maybe we should call this a memeplex, because it's a whole a memeplex, which is could be concerning to young people, youth, people who need to get into this movement and need to start getting active, because they're not going to have much to do else if we consider that their education is not really education, it's credentialing. They are memorizing and repeating things to get a piece of paper which says they can do a job. It's a gatekeeping system for make work. And what they end up becoming is a robot. They learn how to take orders. Our education system is a throwback from imperialism. That's basically what it is. So you got student debt, credentialing, we're making robots. So these kids are coming out of school, they can't find jobs due to automation and wages being driven down. So this is another example of a set of ideas which somebody could look at and say, yeah, that's really concerning to me. I'm going to get in on this whole movement, on the whole thing. And from there, from that entry point, they can go to whatever interests them. So this is the point: create, connect, converge. Anytime you decide to that you're not just going to do the normal routine thing that everybody does, when you decide to make your own way, you are creatively expressing yourself. It doesn't matter how it is. If you're going into the unknown, that is creativity, and that is living. If you are doing repetitive patterns over and over again, like going to your job, coming home, eating, stuff you don't have to think about and which you don't think about, you simply go through life and life passes by. When things are new and when you are always encountering new things, this is where life happens. It's where creativity happens, where creation happens. So the idea behind the CryptoTown, I guess you could call it a mantra of create, connect, and converge, is that people are expressing creativity. They're going out, and whatever it is, they're trying to figure out how to move forward, and they're adjusting their course, and they're navigating. Automatically, you're already in a whole different group of people. You have something to offer, something to bring to the table, and what we want to do with this effort is connect it together with other efforts, so that in your mind you can converge with the big picture, with whatever is happening. And this is the essence of what I'm doing. So thanks for listening, and have a good one.